What's up, everybody? Welcome to another B.M.B podcast. My name is BJ.
This is Mike. We are missing Brian today, so it'll just be B&M.
B&M podcast.
Oh, yeah.
B.M. Yeah. Well, what everybody's been talking about right now is hard not to talk about it because it's everywhere you go, social media, TV, radio. Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash, and along with his daughter and 7 other people, Gigi's teammates, parents of the teammates, pilot, and one of Kobe's coaches, assistant coaches for his girls team. I'd say, like, it's till like even till today, even though it happened Sunday, and today's Wednesday. It still feels like it's not real. Like, it's like, nah. That's how I feel right now. Like, it's like, nah, that didn't happen.
Yeah, not to Kobe. I mean, that's the thing that happens with these sudden ones, you know, like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, granted, if Kobe committed suicide, that'd be a completely different story too.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
But some of these ones that we hear about, that just something shocker like this and a freak accident, we don't know the details yet, but still, it had to be some type of an accident, and those types of deaths like that they're just shockers across the board. And especially Kobe, an athlete, we look at these guys to be in the tip top shape, so the health things aren't always something that's in our brain, or in our thoughts. And then something like this, man, it's just, that's nuts, man. I'm not a real big basketball fan, and even then I'm not a big Laker fan. But, I can't deny the fact of, like, what this man means to LA. And it's just, it's beautiful to see all this outpour and the love and everything to him and the family, And a complete shocker though, man. Threw me and Laura off for a loop. We were actually coming home from Malibu, and we grabbed some breakfast, and we were sitting there grabbing breakfast, and the lady only gave us like a table for 2, but we had Lyric, and the table next to us was a 4, a seat, sat 4, but it was only a party of 3. So they had an extra table, so they allowed our extra seat, so they let us use it. So we were kind of like all sharing breakfast together because we were so close with them. And one of the guys was sitting there, and he's like, "Holy shit, Kobe died!" And at that time, the news that he was getting was, it was like the whole family.
Yeah, whoever been the reports were getting butchered, man. I was pissed off about that because it was like, it was like, okay, Kobe died, and then it was like, oh, I'm hearing all his 4 girls were on the plane, and then I'm hearing just 1 girl, and then I'm hearing it was 5 people in the plane who died, and then it became 9 people. I'm just like, okay, people need to stop reporting until they actually get the facts.
Because even the next table to us, then they were getting what they were hearing, and both of them were getting multiple things, and they were just all conflicting, So it was rough, man. And then to find out, it went from 5 possible to 7, and that's just horrible, to hear these kids, the whole life ahead of them stuff, and that's the thing that breaks my heart. Of course Kobe too, and any of the parents and all that stuff. I mean, there was a little girl that lost her whole family, I think, was on that plane.
It was her and her parents.
Or no, but they left like a child behind,
Oh wow. Well, okay.
I think because both parents and the child, and then I think maybe 2 of the kids weren't on the plane. So in one foul swoop, you lose your mom and your dad and a brother.
Yeah, I know. That was the most sad part, because it was like, I mean, I was sad because I grew up with Kobe. When Kobe first came to the league, I was about to start, my sophomore year in high school, and then, especially, Kobe's on my favorite team, so
Yeah.
I've been riding with Kobe his whole career because he's on my team. He's the Lakers. So it was just like, that's all I knew, was Kobe Lakers. Like, it goes hand in hand, and people love Kobe. So many great memories watching him play. And
and he did such great things. And then to come off of, LeBron passing him, like how crazy is that it's right after that this happens, and what were they saying? I don't remember off the top of my head now, but yeah, and then right off the bat, like that's happening, that's insane.
Yeah, and the last tweet was about LeBron, congratulating him for passing him and telling him to continue the greatness. And then the crazy part was Shaq's son, who plays for UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
And Kobe texted him 8-something in the morning on that Sunday.
Yeah.
Asking him, was he good? Because Shaq's son decided he's going to leave UCLA and probably transfer to a different school because he wasn't getting much playing time there. So, Kobe, he'll check on him. He said, are you good? And he was just like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what my next move is. And then that was that. And then Sharif, who's Shaq's son, replied back like 10:50 something. But by that time, the news was out. I don't think Sharif knew though, but the news was already out. So he was just like, man, I can't believe he just checked on me and then he's just gone just like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like everybody's sad, man. Like grown men crying. I mean, I shed a tear. I know Brian said he shed a tear. And I guess he's going to join us right now, huh?
What's up, man?
You going to join the Kobe talk right now?
Oh.
What up?
Yeah, brother.
We live.
Yeah.
We
live?
We live, brother.
Yeah, we're live. So
no, it's crazy. Sorry, I had to take a shower, but no, it's just like, I don't know, like ever since Sunday, like everyone is just sucks, dude. Like this was, like I was telling BJ, like Chicago had Michael Jordan, we all had Kobe. Like we had Kobe since high school, and I mean, damn, when you take a shot, everyone, I think to this day, Kobe, and they shoot it,
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And
I mean, did Kobe go from high school straight to the NBA?
Great.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And you see as a high school kid or a young kid, you hear that type of stuff, and that's like Superman. He's like a hero, a real life superhero, and these kids love him, and like B said, like if you're here, the Laker and Kobe, that goes hand in hand, man.
Took my girl to fucking prom, dog.
Oh, Brandy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, like it's crazy because there's so many Kobe moments, like you think about it. And for me, it was the first championship, dude. Like we just graduated high school, and when they were down by like 20 against Portland, and fucking he throws that lob to Shaq. Oh man, that's got to be my favorite Kobe moment.
Yeah, I mean, for me, because I played basketball in high school, and and Kobe was starting around that time. Like, remember that? I don't know if you remember that one commercial. I think it was a Sprite commercial where he did this move, right? And he threw the ball behind his back, under his legs, to the front. And I would try to do that move all day long. All day long until I got it. It was crazy. Yeah.
And then you gotta think about the other people. Oh shit! You gotta think about the other people too, like the OCC Legends coach, and then the Tijuana Dogs lead singer, his wife, last name Mauser. She was like a awesome coach. Everybody on board, man. It's just fucking just crazy, dog. And just helicopters are scary, dude. I mean, he's not the first one. I remember 1990. I'm going way back, but I remember. I don't know if you guys remember a guitarist Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, yeah.
Yeah, my dad talks about the story where like they were gonna go see him, and like I guess like he was a month out. He was gonna play somewhere in LA. My dad was gonna go see him, and he got in that helicopter accident.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, it's been a lot of celebrities died in like either a plane crash or a helicopter, which is, I mean, I guess that's just the risk of flying, you know?
Well, yeah, they said that he was one of my friends. They had their baby baptized, and he was at a baptism that morning. That's one of the reasons why they left John Wayne, and they flew out from there with the helicopter. It was because he had a baptism that morning, and then he flew out. You know, like my friend said, they seen him there just that morning, and then this shit happened. You know, you just seen him right before he takes off, and then oh man, that's nuts, man. And then I watched that Shaq interview, man. That was rough, man. I know they didn't always get along. I know they don't always get along, but you don't. No matter what, you don't wish that, and you don't forget what you guys both did on the field, on the ball, on the court, and yeah.
Jerry West was the one that won me over, man. I mean, Jerry West is always going to be the legend, but then what he said yesterday that no one knows about was when Kobe was going to leave the Lakers, and then when Jerry West goes, no one knows what I told Kobe because they had two conversations, and then because Jerry West was a father figure to Kobe, and Jerry West goes, you are not going to play for that owner, which was Donald Sterling. And I mean that really tells you, it's like Jerry West was so on point,
Yeah, I think Shaq said it best on that thing on TNT yesterday when we was talking about Kobe that people got it wrong with them. I mean, yeah, they had their problems, but they're like brothers. Brothers always fight, but they love each other.
Yep.
So
look at him and Charles.
Yeah, yeah, big time. So, like Shaq said, whenever I see Kobe and his family, I give him much love, and same thing with Kobe with my kids. So, it's just like when you told me, Brian, like Kobe died, I thought you were just fucking around. Like really,
you were Shaq because you hear Shaq yesterday because Shaq goes, his nephew showed him something and Shaq grabbed his phone and threw it. He goes, "Don't tell me that shit." He goes, "That's not real," and that's how you were, dog. Because I was like, "Hey." Mo told me something, and you're like, "Nah, hell no." And then it was so weird because then all of a sudden Wikipedia, I couldn't find anything, and then Wikipedia popped up, and it has died January 26th. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then all of a sudden it just broke,
Yeah, that shit messed me up. Had me have to go shoot and like get my mind off of it. Honestly, I was just like, "Damn, I can't." Huh?
Where's he originally from?
Okay, Kobe was born in Philly, and then very young,
that's what I thought.
His dad played overseas in Italy, so he from maybe about I think 5 to 12 years old, he played in Italy, so he learned Italian. So that's how he learned Italian. And then when he was 12, he moved back to Philly, and he went to junior high and played high school there. So he's a Philly, you can say he's a Philly boy, Philly Italian. Yeah.
So that's probably one of the reasons why at the Grammys they had Boys to Men. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, with Alicia Keys.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
I can't watch that video, man.
Yeah.
I hate that video.
I mean, I hear that song anyways. Yeah, I hear that song anyways, and I start crying just because in high school people pass away, or you hear things, or in junior high, and then that song was always around, So that song,
that one I miss my homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Like I don't. It doesn't register in my brain that he's gone. It just doesn't.
When are they having the funeral or march or anything?
Nah, there's no talk yet. I bet Vanessa's probably dealing with a lot. I know she just changed her picture on her Instagram. It's a picture of him and her and Kobe from 2016 at an award show or something like that. But she's probably grieving like she lost a son and a daughter. So I mean a husband and daughter.
Husband and a daughter, yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe a couple weeks, maybe a week or so, something will come out.
Yeah.
So
they gotta get that shit. Like you said, Staples is not gonna hold it.
No.
Do it like at the college and do it at so fuck. I don't know if that's gonna be crazy, dog. Cause you remember Mike Jackson's was fucking crazy. Nipsey's was crazy. This is gonna be a lot bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could you imagine? I mean, these guys, they already did all that. They already came out. I mean, the day of, everybody started going to LA Live. Automatically.
Yeah.
We were all down there, and then they started congregating right in front of the place, and then they started congregating like at anywhere there was a mural of him, and he, these obviously the fans care and they want to be there, so I can only imagine, something scheduled and how crazy it's going to be. And you know what, LA deserves to give it to him.
No, big time. I mean, you think of LA legends, or like, I mean, it's what, Kobe and what other big sports figure in LA is
JD Drew.
Maybe Magic. Magic's one, I guess. Did you say
yeah,
JD?
plus because all went Magic.
JD
Took you a second, man. I was like, is this shit gonna pick up? Darren Dreifer, dog. I mean, all these fools, they're fucking mad. No, like Wayne Gretzky, Robitaille, Rob Blake, Kirk Gibson, Tommy Lasorda, definitely Fernando.
Yeah, Fernando. Yeah, Fernando's a big one. Lasorda's a big one.
Yeah.
Those two.
Trout.
Yeah, that's orange. That's Laguna Beach's favorite sports person right there.
You got to go Jerry West for sure. Dave Taylor from the Kings. Sandy Koufax, definitely.
Yeah, Koufax, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody bigger than Kobe. I really can't think of anybody, I mean, how long ago? 20 years?
Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magic does.
Magic is big
because Magic does a lot for the city.
Yeah.
But but it's the same thing though. It's like it's not going to be as big because Kobe was what, 42, 43?
41. He was 41 years old.
Like young cat, and then to go like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
And then you got to think about it, man. This is Super Bowl week, and it doesn't even feel like it, dude. Like I'm like, everyone talks about like, oh, like all these celebrity guests, and it's like no one really wants to talk about it. They want to talk about Kobe, how his wife's doing, how the families are doing. It's a weird week, man. Like it all even on what was it? Because Tiger played Sunday at Torrey Pines, and his caddy knew about it. But out of respect for Tiger, the caddy didn't want to say anything because Tiger and Kobe go back, and the caddy didn't want to say anything. God forbid, because it would have Tiger would have left the tournament. They said.
Oh shit!
Damn. Yeah, he didn't find out
even
after
the Grammys. Oh, dang.
The Grammys, what?
No, I was gonna say even after the Grammys, the Grammys felt weird. The whole thing was like really weird. It was like. Yeah, it was really weird. Even before, half of the guests were like, the celebrities were like, yeah, we don't even want to do interviews, like people didn't even want to talk to people.
Nah, some people said they should just cancel the Grammys, but I was like, nah, I mean, because you got to think about Kobe and the kind of person he is. He wants people to keep pushing through, like regardless of, he's died or not, but some people couldn't function. Like NBA players missed games because they couldn't deal with it. Like Kyrie didn't play, Chris Paul didn't play. They couldn't handle it. So it's just one of those things, man. One of those things. But did I mean, if we can change subject, I mean, did anybody even watch the Grammys? Who won what?
I watched
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish took a lot of shit home, basically.
Oh, did she?
I don't even know much about her.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't really care too much for her music. I don't know. I mean, she's a young girl. She's like 18, I think, something like that.
She's talented, bro.
Yeah.
The only thing that was really cool. The only thing that was really cool about her is supposedly that her and her brother just made that album in the basement.
Yeah,
and
that was it, dude. They sampled
in their room
beats.
or whatever it is. Yeah, and that's kind of cool, man. I can dig that if they made something beautiful. Like I haven't listened to it, but at least it's touched a lot of people that they thought that it should be a record of the year, album of the year, single of the year, all those things. She basically took home.
So we'll talk about music real fast, because I don't think we talked about this last time, but I'm going to change the notes. I don't know if you guys saw any of Coachella coming up, but Rage Against the Machine is one of the headliners. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually like that. I'm so down to see those guys. I know you saw them once, Mike, with Lalo.
Yeah.
But the fact that Rage is coming back, even Danny Elfman, that's the lead singer of Oingo Boingo, he was Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. He's actually coming out solo, but the fact that Rage is coming out, it just makes me excited. And then like B told me next week there's going to be a Rage Against the Machine cover band in downtown Riverside, which I'm intrigued to go see because cover bands are just as good. I mean, not the best, but cover bands are good too, you know. And just anything with Rage, man, just gets me fucking excited.
Yeah, especially the time now. Like, I'd love to see them. You know, the whole Trump era and the whole how everything is. You know, like Laura will say every now and then we hear Rage, and she's like, "Where are they? We need them." You know, she's like, "We need them now."
Yeah.
You know, we do. I mean, Prophet of Rage does it, but you know, it's still it's rough. It's not the same.
No, because it's like Be Real and who else is in there?
Public Enemy.
Chuck D.
Gosh, yeah, Chuck D.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, there's people that go against Trump, but like, I don't know. It's like politics right now. It's such a mess right now. It's such a mess.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know what the hell's going on with the government right now. It's just a mess over.
But then what's scary also is that go ahead, Mike.
No, I say you guys know that you guys can watch that on YouTube, right? All the whole Coachella.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all the stuff, and you can switch back the shows to whatever stage you want to.
That's cheap.
But you want to be in that Rage crowd though, dog. Before your bucket list, you want to just see Rage and Tom Morello like live. I know you saw him, dude, and I'm sure that fucking one was like wow. And that's what I want because I watched that Rage Against the Machine at the Olympic Auditorium, and I could watch that DVD all the fucking time because those guys, that was in the early 2000s. And it's just fucking, oh man, I'm getting goosebumps, dog.
It just sucks because I looked at all the other acts and nobody besides Rage I want to see. So it's like, do you want to pay $1,000 just to see Rage at a Coachella? Because that's how much those damn tickets be costing, man.
We camp out there, dog.
It's crazy, yeah. Camp out there, dog. Do some shrooms.
By the way, I gotta ask this question. You guys ever fucking seen a stripper pray to God? But we saw that shit, man, and that shit fucking made me laugh, Mike. He's like, you ever see strippers fucking pray to God? I had to loosen up this conversation, man. But dude,
that shit was hilarious. I think Mike's on baby duty now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. It was. Today was going to be a short one, a real short one. We'll do a full one probably maybe sometime this week or maybe next week. You know.
Well, what's going to be your Super Bowl fucking? What's your forecast?
You know what, man? I really think Kansas City's going to pull it out. You know, I really think they're going to pull it out. You know.
Oh, there he is.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna go 34-31 Kansas City.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Shakira's first song is gonna be "Hips Don't Lie." Mm-hmm. I think J-Lo's first song is gonna be "Get on the Floor," and I know damn well all the three of us can all fucking agree that Pitbull is gonna make an appearance.
You think so?
I didn't even think about
Miami,
that.
dog. Mr. 305, homie.
He could.
All 5'2" of his ass, you know. So
he could 5'2".
You know, I think, you know, I want to see Andy Reid winning. I mean, I know you two got the Niners, but I know damn well for some reason you're still kind of like, fuck, you know?
You know what?
At least we get $30 out of it.
I'll take the money. I'm still going to talk shit on the Niners. I don't care if they win or not. My hatred for the Niners is always going to be there. That's never going away. You know?
No, I know.
Just like when Philly won it 2 years ago. I hate Philly too. You know, I mean,
first time you're a Patriot fan, dog.
It was the first time I was ever rooting for the Patriots. You know, I was like, yeah, you better beat the Eagles because I don't know. It's just those rivals, man. You know, I mean, I respect the Niners though. They're a damn good team. I cannot lie though. They're a damn good
defense,
team.
special teams, and offense, obviously.
Yeah. So Terry Bradshaw was on today on Colin, and he was talking about he's I won a Super Bowl throwing 11 times in a game. So
because what's his face?
So it's like it didn't matter. You won, right? You won the Super Bowl. You don't care how many times you throw the ball. You throw it like 6 times or whatever, and you win. You're going to be happy. So
the kicker's got to be happy to win the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, everybody's going to be happy.
Don't do nothing.
Everybody's going to be happy. Man. So it's going to be an exciting game. But yeah, man.
What are we watching these days, man? Mike, what are you watching?
Like I said, I watched the Grammys. That was good. Gosh, man, I haven't been on nothing really new, man. Been watching, like I said, Sesame Street again. It's
Elmo.
Gosh, Elmo. Yeah, but I haven't really watched anything new.
I watched like last time we had the podcast. Watched Aaron Hernandez. That was damn good. It's a lot of controversy, obviously, but it was really good. A lot of chasing demons. You can totally tell, and just I don't know. I got different out of it, and someone agreed with me. Like they didn't analyze it, but then when I told them, they're like, you know what, you're so on point, Brian, because it's like he was trying to show off so much, and his brain was like an 8-year-old's brain, and it was a good documentary. Kind of makes you fucking like second guess getting security cameras in a way. Because it got him in trouble, but it's a really good documentary. If no one's seen it, the Aaron Hernandez one was really good. And then also The Outsider. The Outsider, it's on HBO with Jason Bateman. It's based on a Stephen King novel. I've only watched up 2 episodes of it. It's so far pretty good. And then my show of all time, dude, Curb Your Enthusiasm, season 10's out, and that shit's fucking fire, bro. That shit's funnier than ever.
Curb.
Fucking love that shit. What about you, Jizzle?
I haven't really watched my show, but this is as a video I watched last night, which is crazy shit because I used to have this basketball card before all my cards got stolen. When the Menendez brothers' parents got killed, between the time the day they got killed to the time that the Menendez brothers went to jail or they got arrested.
Yes.
They were going on supposedly there was a report that they were going on a spending spree, like taking vacations, buying expensive clothes, cars, and all that stuff. So some guy posted a video. He was looking at his basketball cards, and he looks, and this is back in the day. This is like NBA hoops. Remember NBA hoops basketball cards?
Oh yeah.
And this is a Mark Jackson New York Knicks when he played for the New York Knicks basketball card. And in the background, sitting courtside, was the Menendez brothers. So this card, he posted a video on social media. It didn't really get much play, but then when he did, but later on it did. And so the card went from 10 cents. It used to be only worth 10 cents to like $20 because of the fact that Menendez brothers were in the background of this card. And this is between the time when they killed their parents and before they went to jail, which is crazy. So I used to have this card too. So I didn't even know the Menendez brothers back in 1990.
Yeah,
I had no clue.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But by the way, do you think that gal from MSNBC should be fired?
After reading what she said, she got the Knicks and the Lakers mixed up because they were playing the Knicks and she wanted to say Knicks, but she's supposed to say Lakers, so she said Nakers. But I don't know. I thought it was funny though.
Man, she apologized.
I was like, this girl, man.
That shit was crazy. I heard that shit. I'm like, wait, did she just say that? And then
that's bad timing. That's just all bad right there. Yeah, man.
Yo, yeah, man. But speaking of timing, man, what are we listening to, man? What are you listening to, Jizzle?
I don't know. Hey, Mike, are you about to be on daddy duty soon?
Yeah, about to be on daddy. So let me jump on my music real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I'm about to have to clock out of here.
All right.
So I haven't really been listening to anything new, but I started listening to, since I've been listening to a lot of Talib Kweli's podcast.
Oh, yes.
noticed that a lot of them have been talking about hieroglyphics. And I know who hieroglyphics are, but to me, when I was getting into underground hip, when I was listening to underground hip hop, they were kind of like the mainstream to me because they were already so big. So I never really dived into them. So ever since that podcast, I've been listening to the hieroglyphics a lot. I mean, I like all of them individually. I know all of them and other solo careers or other groups they were in. But I never really listened to hieroglyphics. So sure enough, we jumped back to hieroglyphics, started listening to a lot of their albums, been enjoying it a lot. Tech Nine just dropped a little four song album, and he's got one song on there with this little kid. He can't be any more than 8 years old, this little white boy, man. But little dude's got some bars, man, and he's got a little bit of speed to him, kind of like the way that Tech Nine rhymes.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice. And I tried to find the kid anywhere. He doesn't have anything album wise. I think he's got a couple YouTube videos. So that I thought that was really cool of Tech Nine to spotlight a little kid like that, you know. So I thought that was really cool. Listen to that, and I think Reasons got like a little single out that I listened to that I really liked.
I heard that one.
Yeah, that was kind of hard. That went on my playlist. But other than that, man, that's about it.
Cool.
Yeah. So I probably got to jump out of here because I got to do daddy duty. So you guys keep it on, and we'll hit you guys up next Wednesday.
What do you mean? I thought that boy was going to college already.
Yeah, no, tell me about it, right?
All right, Mike.
All right, guys.
All right, Mike.
I've been listening to the only thing I listened to new was the Eminem album. And it's
hard.
It's so. It's
There's
some songs I'm like, okay, I like, but it's just like the majority of the album is like wordplay, not a problem. I didn't like some of his beat selections. I didn't like some of his features. I didn't see him and Young M.A, Young Ma. I didn't really like that collab. I thought she was pretty weak on it. Like I could, that was a bad. That Eminem and Young M.A don't go together. Like that was a bad collab. Yeah, so I don't know. And he gets little disses in there, but it wasn't like bad disses. To like Nick Cannon and Lord Jamar and fucking. He took a little shot at Joe Budden, a little slight shot. Machine Gun Kelly, but it wasn't nothing bad though. So,
damn.
But yeah, that's about it. I've been listening to a lot of old school shit though, like old school rap. So,
Yeah, me too, man. I actually got back into. I've been bumping a lot of Do or Die.
Oh, do you wanna ride?
Yeah, it was weird, man. I've been bumping them a lot lately, and then listened to a hard rock band called the Media Fiction. They're hardcore, but no, I've been listening to a lot more fucking a lot of Do or Die.
Oh, okay. Damn, Do or Die, huh? Twista down there?
Twista, TRU.
Songs. TRU, yeah.
Listen to a little bit of that too.
Twista. No Crucial Conflict, no?
Nah, no Crucial Conflict, man.
We keep it in Chicago.
Keep it. But to all them strippers out there, man, make sure you guys pray to God first. First things first, you pray to God. He'll take care of you. Get that money.
Dion. Yeah, man, that's just funny, man. In the sad times though, people pass away. We were talking about Kobe earlier. Just laughter, man. Find a way to laugh, because laugh keeps you going in life. Even though sometimes I have just some days at work I don't want to be there and I get pissed off, I'll just start joking around with my employees, just to
that's it, man.
Just to make things better, and they appreciate that because you don't want a fucking pissed off mad boss, So
life's too short. You don't want to hold grudges because man, who knows? Hopefully, it's like I said, man, that those people in 9, they were just gonna go do a random fucking basketball game and come back home, and then that happened,
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. But yeah, you got a pick, man?
Do I have a pick? You know what, man? I do. It's just I drinking tea. I gave up drinking coffee. I've been drinking tea a lot more. Black tea especially. And I noticed the effects. if you guys are just morning black tea mixed with a little bit of like some a sativa, not sativa, that's weed. Some fucking like a sweetener or whatever, however you guys want to drink it, honey. I don't know, teas for some reason I get a good wake up with tea rather than coffee. Easier on the stomach and stuff like that, man. So any kind of good herbal black tea, Tazo tea is fire as well. So that's my recommendation.
Oh, okay. Cool.
How about you?
Like I always say, stay away from drugs.
There you go.
Stay away from drugs. Yeah. Well, this was a short little podcast. Had to get the Kobe talk in.
Mamba edition.
Mamba. Rest in peace, Black Mamba. But we usually don't do this, but I do have a little advertisement I'm going to do right now for you guys. We're going to step it up here because it might bring some more followers to us. So, if you guys want to have a good time, have some fun, do your thing, maybe enjoy a little bit of comedy, a little bit of music, even painting, go on down to Rachel's Jazz Lounge in Rialto. I wish I had the address on me so I can tell you where to go. But it's a cool spot that my coworker has. He does promotions there. He doesn't own it, but he does a lot of promotions there. And they're going to have a Black History Month, like kind of like sip and drink, so you're going to maybe you want to draw a picture, a painting of Dr. Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or Harriet Tubman or something like that. And he did a sip and paint about a couple months ago, and he posted videos of it, and it was pretty damn packed in there. A lot of females. So for you fellas, you want to go meet some females, you better go in there and get your paint on because there was a lot of females in there. So for you single,
Rachel's Jazz Lounge, 134 South Riverside Avenue, Rialto, California, 92376. Opens up 5 p.m.
There you go. He didn't tell you the info, but I just want to get that out there. Help out my boy. He's when you promote, you need all the much help you can. So, yeah, maybe he can bring some followers to the B.M.B podcast. So
holla
at us. But that's gonna be it. We'll see you guys next time.
Have a good one. Stay safe.
Subscribe to B.M.B podcast on iTunes to listen, comment, and review. And you can also listen on YouTube and Podbean.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at B.M.B Podcast 3, and also on our Facebook fan page where you can vote on polls and stay up to date on future podcast episodes.